Taiwan won't be forced to bow to China, President Tsai says during National Day celebrations. Taiwan will not bow to pressure and nobody can force it to accept the path China has laid out for the self-governing democracy, President Tsai Ing-wen said Sunday as the island celebrated its National Day amid heightened tensions with Beijing. During her speech in front of the presidential office in the capital Taipei, Tsai warned that Taiwan is facing the most complex situation in the past 72 years, since the end of the Chinese Civil War. Her speech came days after China flew record numbers of warplanes into its defense zone in a significant escalation of military tensions. Chinese President Xi Jinping on Saturday vowed to pursue what Beijing called reunification with Taiwan by peaceful means. Those who forget their heritage, betray their motherland and seek to split the country will come to no good, Tsai said. He also reiterated calls for Taipei to unify with Beijing under a one-country, two-systems model, similar to that used in Hong Kong, but generally opposed by Taiwan. In response, Tsai said on Sunday that Taiwan hopes for an easing of cross-strait relations and will not act rashly, but stressed an easing of cross-strait relations. We will continue to bolster our national defense and demonstrate our determination to defend ourselves in order to ensure that nobody can force Taiwan to take the path China has laid out for us, she said at the National Day celebrations, which marked 110 years of a revolution that ended the last Chinese imperial dynasty. The military honor guard attend during National Day celebrations in front of the presidential building in Taipei, Taiwan, on October 10. This is because the path that China has laid out offers neither a free and democratic way of life for Taiwan, nor sovereignty for our 23 million people. Tsai added that Taiwan's position on cross-strait relations remains unchanged. Maintaining the status quo is our position, and we will do our utmost to prevent the status quo from being unilaterally altered, she said. Taiwan and mainland China have been governed separately since the end of a civil war more than 7 decades ago, in which the defeated nationalists fled to Taipei. However, Beijing views Taiwan as an inseparable part of its territory, even though the Chinese Communist Party has never governed the democratic island. In her speech, Tsai presented Taiwan as being at the forefront of the battle between democracy and authoritarianism, echoing the theme of the celebrations this year, a democratic alliance, making friends around the world. At this moment, free and democratic countries have been alerted to the expansion of authoritarianism, and Taiwan is on the forefront of the defense line of fellow democracies, she said, following a morning of musical and dance performances. The ceremony, held outside the presidential office in Taipei, was attended by hundreds of people, including members of the public and foreign guests, a smaller attendance than previous years due to COVID concerns. A couple take a photo with Taiwan national flags during National Day celebrations in front of the presidential building in Taipei, Taiwan. On Sunday, major roads in the Taiwanese capital were lined with national flags. The celebration also saw the largest national flag ever made flown over the crowds by a helicopter, as the national anthem was performed at the start of the ceremony. As part of the celebrations, Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense said it would display 4 types of domestic missiles, include the Thunderbolt 2000 multiple rocket launcher, medium-range Sky Sword 2 and Skybow 3, as well as cruise missiles Xiongfeng 2 and 3. During the parade, however, the audience did not see the actual missiles when the military trucks drove past the stage.